Got to work early this morning, so I'm just kind of chilling out. Not sponsored by Folgers, but I probably should be. I'm jacked up. I'm so jacked up. I just want to step into the ring. That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. However, if I stepped into the ring right now, I'd get knocked out. I would get knocked out. It's a different type of ring that I'm stepping into. We're going to be on the back of a bass boat tomorrow morning. I'm so excited about this. The back 180 degrees of the rear end of that bass boat's going to be all mine. I'm so excited. I'm talking about the ABA, American Bass Anglers tournaments that happen throughout the whole country. I'm going to get involved in the St. Johns River Central Florida division of the ABA, and I'm really excited about it. They've been around for a while, and they support those weekend warriors who just want to get out there, engage, create a little chaos in their lives with some tournament action, and get home, for dinner. That's what they've been doing, and from what it sounds like, it's going to be a lot of fun, and they're a great tournament series to get involved with, so I'm anxious. It's going to be a lot of different fishing for me, though. I have been for the past, decade or more, sitting down, casting, using this guy right back here. And not often am I standing up and flipping. I practiced a little bit of that in the lure tank yesterday, otherwise known as our pool. It's actually pretty nice. Got to really study some of the action of these soft plastics on the bottom as I would jig them up and down, and that was actually a really telling exercise that I'm going to keep on doing. It's just so convenient to have a pool there that you can stand up on top of and just sit there and look down and watch this thing action. I encourage you guys, if you have a pool, anybody has a pool, take you a whole bunch of your soft plastics, your favorites over there, and wherever, if you have one, if your community pool, come on, your HOA won't mind, just get up there and just practice a little bit. That really, really was telling. Now I know in my mind's eye what that is going to look like when I do a lot more flipping probably tomorrow. Ultra Vibes, Magnum, speed worms, things like that, probably is going to be most of what I sling up onto the banks. The bass are definitely up into the shallows right now, and the spawn is on. So we are going to be taking off from Lake Monroe. I think a little bit closer to the I-4, the ramp where you can actually drive over I-4 and you look over to the left, and if you're heading south toward Disneyland, you'll look over to the left and there's Lake Monroe, and it's very ominous. It just looks wicked. But if you fell out of your boat, all you have to do is stand up. It's only 3.5 feet, 4 feet deep, but it just looks wicked. We're either going to go north up into the St. Johns River, or we're going to head south against the current of the St. Johns River as it flows north, and head down south of Lake Monroe to some areas that I'm a little bit more familiar with. But hey, that's up to the boat owner. I'm just along for the ride, and the exciting thing for me as stepping into the co-angler position is you really have to be on your P's and Q's. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds good. What does the P stand for, and what does the Q stand for? Somebody please help me. You definitely have to pay attention what the person on the front of that boat is doing, and you have to be able to adjust to that very quickly, because you're not going to be making those decisions on angles and locations and stuff. You're just along for the ride. I'm pretty excited about challenging myself to do that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned. That's early tomorrow morning. And we're going to have a lot of that little bit faster bass boat action happening. So you guys, along with myself, might be a little over just traveling 2 or 3 or 4 miles an hour. Let's get it on. Hit that subscribe button right there. John Graves Kayak Fishing. Hold on tight. It's going to be fun. I'll talk to you soon.